fabulous job over 35 years in local football, but he's really found it, as many clubs are, finding it very difficult financially. So bringing the two clubs together gives us a wonderful opportunity within the Queen's Park Oval, the best facility in Trinidad and Tobago, to put together winning teams at all levels, and that's what we're trying to do. One step at a time. We want top academy, make sure we get the best kids from around the country, make sure we're running the best and most disciplined football operation throughout the Caribbean. So we're inviting players to come down, participate, be a part of the new identity of Queen's Park Football Club, and enjoy themselves. Well, we've got a wonderful relationship with Jeffrey Clavery here at St Mary's Grounds, and to be fair, he keeps this ground in impeccable condition. This is the best training ground facility in the country. So yes, we're very fortunate to have the usage of this area, and of course inside of the Queen's Park Oval. So, you know, almost overnight we've got the best facilities possible. Our own gymnasium that we can use. St Mary's have got their swimming pool here, so we've got a lot of different things coming into the pot to make what we think will be the best football club in 2 or 3 years' time within the region. The players have been ecstatic. I mean, we started off on last Wednesday and there was 56 players came on that first day. They're all top players from all over Trinidad. They want to be a part of this, and you know, as we've said before, inside that Queen's Park Oval, you've got 52 corporate boxes. You've got all of the big names in Trinidad and Tobago are part of the Queen's Park. We would like to tap into that resource, make sure that they're putting something back into the use of Trinidad and Tobago, and particularly in guys that are not quite as academic as a lot would like to be, but keeping them out of trouble, making sure they're doing the right things, making sure they're working within a disciplined environment, and helping the young kids to come forward. These guys, as you can see, we're having a match this morning, friendly game this morning. They're enjoying it, they're loving it, it's hard work. They've been very disciplined, they're enjoying it, and they know it's only a matter of time before we are the force in Trinidad and Tobago. Absolutely, I think under our own steam, we were very much changing a lot of the things that went on at Jablatier. I left the youth development alone in many respects at Jablatier because I didn't agree with some of the things that were happening behind the scenes. But this is something that we can put together, structure ourselves, make sure the process is good, clean, and do the best possible things that we can for the kids. That's the most important thing for us. I know this is going to be the best youth academy in the country, and as you've said already, you know, 22 players I've got contracts overseas outside of Trinidad, miles more than any other coach in the country, and we aim to double that figure over the coming 2 to 3 years here at Queen's Park Football Club. Well, we're hopeful to have 2 or 3 other players join us on Monday, but we've already, as you can see, we've got some terrific players with us. We know we'll be very competitive, but we're setting our sights at the top. My teams have always been at the top of football, and we want to continue and start ourselves off at that level. We want to be knocking on the door from first year. Anthony Streete was my first selection as assistant coach when I first came to Jablatier back in 2001. So Anthony and I have got a real good relationship going forward. I actually recommended Anthony for this job at St Anne's Rangers, and he's done a great job. He's got a great experience of Trinidad football. He's got lots of vision as to how to go forward, and he's great with the young players. He speaks to them, he gives them confidence, he makes sure they're very clear about their role within the team mechanism. So I'm delighted to have him back on board, and I think he's enjoying being back with me. I'm hoping that we can bring bigger and better things and bring him some silverware, because we want to win. And I think what I'm trying to do is put together a lot of good guys, and there are some very good guys in football, and I want them fellas around us, so we're doing the right things for the players.
This merger is one of the best things ever come up past in the last 4 years. I taking over Rangers as the head coach. I think after the first year, it becomes a burden, and every other year that burden keep coming back because no finance within the Rangers club, and I think we will be a mash-up bunch at the end of the season or midway this season. I think Queen's Park came with some nice ideas, and the CEO and the operation manager had meetings with the Queen's Park people, and the merger come up past, which is a great thing. When they spoke to me, I welcome it because I was totally frustrated coaching with no funds, no players that we could bring into the club. So it was a big problem within Rangers. You know, we had players leaving, going for a little more money, not much more, but a little more, because they are all family oriented, and Rangers was in a kind of hole where Terry came and the Queen's Park people came and take us out of that hole with this merge, and there is where we are today. You know, the transition from Rangers into Queen's Park, it went smooth as that, and I was surprised that it didn't have any obstacles. You know, but I seen a great future with the Queen's Park Club and the Rangers people come together. I seen a great future of football in Trinidad and Tobago. Well, I worked with Terry the first year he came into Trinidad. He had some other screening with coaches, and when I came, he took me first time he see me, he say, I'll work with you. And here we is back together again. You know, we run fifth the first year and we win the league the second year. I hope this year we will win the league in the first attempt. Well, I'm a happy guy knowing that I'm in a better organization in the sense of financial, in the sense of ground condition. If you watch where we training this morning and watch President's Ground, you will see 150% improvement. And that is what's important, the development of the players, especially the youth players. They now want to feel a surface where they could apply the trade to the top of their level without any obstacles or not grass like in St. Anne's Rangers.